What's up, everybody? My name's Shannon. Today we're going to be playing an Angelic Saproling deck. Look at that, I said it right this time without even stuttering. So yeah, you guys know that whenever I create decks, sometimes I get hard stuck on one card that I'm like, wow, really like this card. So right now, Angelic Exaltation is that card. I really have been enjoying playing it and theory crafting new decks around it. So this is just one more in the long line of series. So yeah, we're gonna hop right into the deck tech or the deck breakdown, and then we'll get right into the matches. Also, sorry if it seems like I'm out of breath. I just ran downstairs and ran back up real quick. Had to grab something. Nonetheless, starting us off, we have 3 copies of Saproling Migration. Obviously, if we're playing, I did it again. Saproling Migration. Obviously, if we're playing Saprolings, we're gonna be needing some way to generate them, and this is obviously a pretty good way. Works out early if you don't have any creatures, works out late if you got a lot of mana. So Song of Freyalise coming in to boost our Saprolings up, boost all of our creatures really, gives them +1/+1 counter. If we can get it to the third lore step, then it gives them the +1/+1 counter, vigilance, trample, and indestructible until end of turn. Excellent. Then we have 3 copies of Sporecrown Thallid. This will make all of our like Yavimayas, our Tendershoot, make all of them better. So 3 copies is fine there. Oftentimes you'll see this card get removed very early. That's alright. 2 copies of Unbreakable Formation to keep our Saprolings. Sorry, I'm trying to get in the habit of saying it right. To keep our Saprolings alive, as well as our more important creatures like Tendershoot, like Shalai. We have 3 Gift of Paradise to give us some offset to the aggro decks that of course we're going to run into. Also adding 2 mana of any one color gives us a little bit of ramp, so not too bad for 3 mana. Moving right along, we have 3 copies of Yavimaya Sapherd. Obviously one of the only Saproling cards dealing with that in the green set. So of course our star card here. Angelic Exaltation, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. So it does work even if you only have 1 creature on the board, because obviously you have 1, so your creature is going to get +1/+1 until end of turn. So even with 1 creature, it is a little bit of a buff. So moving on, we have 3 copies of Conclave and 2 copies of Ixalan, obviously for some removal. And 1 copy of Settle, just in case we are up against another Saproling deck or vampires or whatever it may be where they got a lot of them. 2 copies of Shalai to protect our Saprolings. I'm pretty sure I just said Saprolings a second ago. Nonetheless, 2 copies of Shalai to protect our Saprolings, as well as the buff we can give all of our creatures for 6 mana. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control is pretty awesome. So Path of Discovery helps us get some card draw off with spawning in so many Saprolings. Spore Swarm, Saprolings at instant speed. So pretty much just all cards dealing with Saprolings. 3 Tendershoot Dryads, 1 Vivien Reid to deal with some annoying enchantments or whatever it may be. And then 1 Verdant Force just because I enjoy the card. So that's pretty much it. Not saying it's the best deck in the world, but it is fun for me to play nonetheless. So that's going to do it for the deck tech, and then we're going to hop right into the games. Alrighty, here we are in game 1 up against Absenthia? Probably. I don't like that. This is the same hand, minus, as much removal as we had, and adding in an Angelic Exaltation. I was really looking for more land there, but I guess 2's all we're getting. That's okay. We're going to be playing top deck game 1. If our opponent ever decides on their hand, that is, of course. Alrighty, there we go. Gift of Paradise. I'm gonna keep it and hope and cross my fingers we draw some land on turn 3. But Gift of Paradise is a way that we can get out of this mana screw if we can draw 1 more land. Nope, Conclave. This could be a match that's over very quick. Merfolk Mixed Spinder, yeah. We're on course to seeing an early loss here. Okay, 4's coming down is good. hard decision here, but I think we go ahead and just Conclave the River Snake. Kumina as well. Yeah, this guy's just got everything needing for a Merfolk deck right in the top. Merfolk aggro, I should be specific with that. Sure, sure. Okay, so we can put up a Tendershoot. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go ahead and get one out. He has an instant card he can play. Watch it be sleep. You still need to Conclave the River Snake and probably Kumina. Should be a little bit easier with having a Tendershoot out though. Actually, no, not quite yet. Oh yeah, okay. So we can use both Conclaves on our next turn, so that's perfectly fine getting down Tendershoot that turn. Okay, so let's just block the Kumina. He really shouldn't have attacked there because we were going to block that regardless. If he was going to attack, he should have attacked with Kumina and Merfolk Mistbinder, which would have been perfectly fine for him because, like, even if I trade out with Mistbinder, what do I got? You know, nothing on the field. I don't know. Oh, actually, you know what? That just cost us our double Conclave, unless I can draw into another land here. I didn't think about that, though. I'm sure he didn't either. Unbreakable Formation's interesting. I don't think it's necessarily right, but it's interesting. Okay, so we'll have 4. No. 2, 2. We'll have 3 left over, which is still an Unbreakable Formation, but I really don't want to cast that. This is a tricky situation. Okay, well, let's go ahead and Conclave the River Snake, because that's just annoying, right? He's just got some really good cards. Yeah. Unbreakable Formation, unfortunately you won't see any action unless they just go to remove our board state, which we're gonna take a lot of damage here. By a lot I mean 5, which, you know. Okay, well, make that 7. Yeah, not excellent, but not much we can do about it. That one copy of Settle come in pretty handy right about now. I would have to say that. Ooh, that's a big Jade lot. At this point, I don't really know if we have a shot. Maybe if we trick them with Unbreakable Formation and maybe can trade up some once our Saprolings get bigger, but it's not looking good. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still got a block. I can't go down to that low. 1 sleep on his turn and like it's over. Really need to draw out my Settle. Let's see, what else can we do here that can help us not die next turn, just due to sheer numbers. Holy fuck. Like, I think we just lose based off numbers alone. Ooh, Yavimaya does help. Unfortunately, it doesn't leave enough up for Unbreakable Formation. Well, if I throw down Shalai, maybe he won't attack with some bigger creatures, right? If he has sleep, we're dead either way, so. But at least this way, my tokens are now 3/3s as well. I'm not going to Conclave because I just feel like that's not worth it. Maybe he'll be a little bit more hesitant to attack. Thankfully, he doesn't have 5 Merfolk, otherwise they'd be getting +1/+1 counters, but he does still get a card draw off of it, so. Alright, so we have sufficient blockers now, I think. He has 6 attackers, we have 5 defenders. If we need to get rid of the Tendershoot, really 4 defenders. Still, I think that's good enough unless he finds some way to remove one, which is not too difficult. Yep. Oh, no, actually, you can't Tap all creatures, target opponent. I don't know why that. Oh, target opponent. Yeah, you can't target me. I have Shalai. I was about to say, I don't know why that didn't really go off. I don't know what he's holding here, but I also don't really care. So, block like that, we're taking 7. Not willing to kill my Shalai. I'll go down to 1 health. It's risky. He could have a buff here and he still wins. Yeah, making him unblockable after I'm already blocking him doesn't work actually. But we are down on 1 health, so, you know. The likelihood of us coming back is slim. We need to draw a land here, really, so we can play Yavimaya and Unbreakable. Sure, tap my Shalai. That is unfortunate, but yeah, a land is what we're looking for. That's an Ixalan's. Fuck. That may be a game. That may be a game. Why would I use my white mana for that? Oh man, auto tap. I shouldn't have done it. If I hadn't auto tapped, I could still use Conclave and get rid of the Mistbinder. We'll have 5 defenders. We still lose. That's unfortunate. The misplays are real. Alrighty, well, unfortunately, game 1 we're going to be picking up a loss. Nonetheless, we'll get on to a game 2. Alrighty, and here we are up against Genshin, I think. All green. Well, it's something. If we can draw 1 more, I guess it's okay. We can get a Path of Discovery into Spore Swarm. Oh, there we go. We got a Plains. I'm not as worried now. Means we can cast an Angelic Exaltation if we draw 1. Mesa Unicorn. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play our Yavimaya, so we do have a defender. Then we'll play Path of Discovery. Then we'll play the Spore Swarms. Hopefully draw into an Angelic Exaltation, because that'll be some really strong creatures. We're also up against another Selesnya deck. That's fun. Always enjoy a mirror match. Not completely mirror, obviously he's not playing Saprolings. Pridesmate's what he's going for. Okay. So he'll probably swing in with his Unicorn then, right? Still gets a unit off my side of the board. Oh, no, he didn't. Well, that's interesting. No attacks. We have enough for Tendershoot, and we did draw into a Tendershoot, and Tendershoot plus Path of Discovery is really strong if he can't remove it. Keyword there, if. Oh, Banalish Marshal. That hurts. That really hurts. Just attacking with Mesa. I don't think we go Tendershoot. I think we go Spore Swarm next turn. He has some removal. Let's force him to use it. I'll kill his Unicorn. I'm not letting that go through. One thing this deck is lacking is some life gain. Maybe if you want to throw in Johnny's Welcome, that'd be fine. So since we're just going to Spore Swarm here, I'm probably just going to play the Guildgate. We'll see how it lines up. Shalai. I'm not going to throw that away for sure. But that is enough damage now to make sure he doesn't swing in with the Pridesmate. Also, we're up to what, 5, 8, 9. So whenever we drop the Tendershoot, all of them are going to go up to 4/4s. Nice. Resplendent Angel. There's a little bit of a scary one for us. Thankfully, he can't boost it up quite yet. So we're going to play Tendershoot this turn. Oh, an Angelic Exaltation. Lovely. So we can go ahead and swing in with all 4, I think. Yeah, because we're going to spawn 1 more up on his turn. So that's alright. Ignore that call. Random Cells Caller. Yeah. All in. Lovely damage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get 1 more right here. And then Angelic Exaltation could really help us finish this game off. I'm thinking, though, we're about to hit some removal. Seal away? Interesting. It's not going to hit our Tendershoot. But I'll take it. If he wants to seal away a token that I'll be regenerating every turn, by all means. Waste some of his mana for the turn. Although maybe he doesn't really have anything to play. He's up to 5 mana now. Does start to worry me about the Resplendent. And a Johnny's Pride Mate again. Oh, sure. Swinging with the Resplendent. You know, I think my tokens are big enough. Actually, I don't really want to use... I mean, yeah, I want to keep Angelic. Do I want to use it? Or do I want to just go ahead and get down Shalai, right? Because I can pump Shalai next turn and make my creatures even bigger. Or I can go Spore Swarm and go wide on them. Just make a huge board state. Angelic is the whole reason we're playing this. And like, if I played it and attacked with one creature, they would get what? 5. It would become a 9/9. So he has to block it at that point. Then again, swinging him with 4, that's lethal on him, so let's just go with Shalai, and let's see what trade he wants to make. Ooh, drawing a land out there is excellent. Actually, you know what? Probably would prefer not having a land, so Shalai could actually block Resplendent straight up, but that's okay. So he's going to sacrifice one of his Ajani's and go down to 3. We're still looking pretty good in this, honestly. Verdant Force, 8 mana. We have 7. Let's graveyard it. We don't really need him. It's fun. And like, I would enjoy playing him, but realistically it would take 2 turns to get him down. So what do you do here? You gotta have some... What did you get? Mesa? Okay, so if that's its play, we win, right? He has 4... I don't think that's the play. Oh, I think he knows he lost. Okay. Fair enough. So game 2, we're gonna be picking up a victory here. Yeah, there it is. There's the scoop. Alrighty. Oh, and we got a pack. I'll open that at the end of the video. Nonetheless, we're gonna hop into a game 3 here. Alrighty, and here we are up against Papa Pops. Papa Pops. I like it. Also, sorry if you can hear my dog vigorously shedding her fur on top of my bed. If my girlfriend was here, she'd be so mad. Wallah, we just washed those sheets. She doesn't care. Literally just washed all of our sheets and bedding last night. And dogs on it. It's gonna be hairy as hell whenever my girl gets home. I'm gonna have to dust that off. Nonetheless, we're gonna keep this hand. Seems okay. Let's go ahead and get a Sporecrown down. We probably could have played the second Temple Garden, went into a Yavimaya on turn 3, Sporecrown turn after that. Yeah, but I already assumed he would have a shock. Although it could have went down on my Yavimaya Sapherd. Maybe that was a huge misplay on my part right then. Should have played the Temple Garden out tapped. He didn't have any damage on the board. Yeah, seems like a misplay. That's alright. Now he can't remove my Yavimaya. Haha. Or he can. Okay, so both would have been dead either way. It was a misplay, but it didn't happen to really matter in this certain case, which is always fun. You guys probably get mad at me whenever that happens, but that's okay. We'll just pass the turn. Seems okay. Sure, we could have played a Shalai there or a Spore Swarm, but feel like waiting, building our mana while he's ramping. Is he ramping into dinos? He has a lot of elves right now. Is the only reason why I'm very unsure about his deck. He'll be able to play whatever he draws, which is a worrisome thing. 2 Tendershoots, yeah. He's already shocked me twice. Is that third copy of... No, okay. About to say, is that a third copy of Shock in his hand? Hopefully not. Okay, so he adapts to the Incubation Druid. Sweet, sweet. We have how many permanents down on the board? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll have buffed out Saprolings next turn. Sounds good. Uh-oh, something's coming. Something is coming, and it's really big. Ghalta. I knew it. Well, fortunately for us, I think we can deal with the Ghalta fairly easily, actually. So we play that. We'll only have 1 mana. Ooh, that's a bit steep. But then again, it makes our army all the better. So I can't really say no to it. So now, at the beginning of every turn, we'll be spawning up 5/5s. That's going to be annoying. Obviously, he's going to be looking for a shock. Even with a shock, we can still deal with the Ghalta, so he can't really swing in. Okay, game 3 is just going to be scooped up really quickly, actually. Alrighty, well, I am going to go ahead and call it just because I still need to record the video for tonight, and I do have work today. I'm back to it, back to the grind. Took a couple days off, you guys know, for my anniversary and Valentine's Day, all the fun holidays and whatnot. But yeah, I am back to work today, so I gotta be rushed, gotta be quick on my videos to make sure I can get both out, because I think you guys, at least from the comments and the likes and dislikes, all that, I think you guys have been enjoying the tribal videos, so I'm gonna try and keep doing that for you guys all the way to Z. And I think I had a special mention about pirates being so late. So nonetheless, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. As always, it does help the video, helps me, helps the channel. Comment if you have any suggestions on this deck, future decks, past decks, and then of course subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys all tomorrow, or rather later tonight. Peace.